Hey guys, I'm Austin.
I'm Christopher.
I'm Ariel.
I'm Wolf.
And
I'm
Brian.
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 And we're the Pixel
This would have just as terribly as you thought it would.
Well, you
Called
see,
it.
this
Well,
matches.
funny.
You see, this
Called
matches Brian because it was shit like him.
Okay, this is Pokemon.
Chris, no, this is my game. Damn it, this is Pokemon Yellow.
No, you weren't saying anything.
You'll get your chance, Chris. You'll get
Chris,
your
I was
chance.
bracing myself for the most epic intro, and you ruined it. It would have gotten us a million
worry.
subs.
Don't worry, Professor Oak's got it for you.
It's a fat
Are
Pikachu.
you a boy or a
I remember
girl?
when Pikachu was fucking fat and ugly.
What's my grandson's name?
I forgot what I named
It's a
him.
douchebag.
Oh wait a minute, I do
Douchebag.
remember what I named him. Anyway, I'm just Austin because I'm Austin.
Okay.
What's up, Bob?
This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? Poor.
Oh.
No.
Shun. That's right, I remember now. His name's Abortion.
Oh my god. Oh, Fox is gonna come after us now.
Well,
Quality game.
he's even. Blue is even more of a dick in Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
Whoa, why you whoa.
Yeah, you have a random potion in your computer for some reason.
You just moved so fast.
Oh yeah, you move faster going left to right than you do going up and down.
One of
It's
those
because
old
of the way
game
the screen
quirks.
is made. The grid is shorter on the y-axis than it is on the x-axis, so you move faster on the x-axis.
It's a fat Pikachu.
The more you know with Wolf.
Yeah, that's just Wolf's job, is to just, hey, you know a fun fact about what we're doing right now?
That Professor
what
Oak
we-
sprite's terrible.
It might be what we're doing right now, or it might be whatever we were just talking about, or it might be something completely unrelated.
Yes.
I have an unrelated thing I thought of talking about.
Go ahead,
Well,
we've got like
already started the
50
game.
hours of this.
Go on.
Okay, you know the word compromise?
Yes.
I always read it as compromise, and I always want to say compromise, but that sounds stupid, so I don't.
Thank you for bringing
Oh,
that up,
sorry.
Chris. It was integral to me
It's
going on
a
with my
Pokeball.
life.
I
You
thought I
have
should
it.
add it to the discussion.
God, old game dialogue is so funny. He's just
Oh my
so
God,
straight to
this-
the point here.
This is such a fucking dick move. He just fucking bum rushes you and throws you into the wall. He throws you into the wall! What a fucking asshole.
And like his grandpa's just like, you know what, whatever, you can have your way. Just go ahead.
So I don't have any more Pokemon. I'm gonna give you this wild, untamed, rabid, electric-type Pokemon that'll probably murder you in your sleep. Have fun.
Do you want to give a nickname to Pikachu?
What is his name?
Sparky?
No, I don't name him Sparky. That's fucking... I hate that guy.
I actually have something topical to talk about.
Go for it.
Okay, well, it's for the mascot of Pokemon, it was actually going to be Clefairy.
Clefairy. Yeah.
Yes.
But they were like, nope, let's go with the rat.
Let's go with the rat and put him on a diet so he doesn't look so ugly. Pikachu's fat as fucking Gen 1.
Yeah.
This
Eevee
is-
still looks adorable.
This is why I still just don't really get Gen 1ers. And there goes about half of our audience. But this is why I still
Oh
just don't
no,
get Gen
no,
1ers.
we only
The
have
graphics
one
are terrible.
person watching.
But half of our audience is us.
Shh.
And we've already talked about why
Unsubscribe.
Wolf skipped half of Pokemon but played Gen 3 and 6.
Ah, so you played an okay game and a terrible game. There goes the rest of our audience.
3 and 6 are great.
I hate
Oh.
6 so much.
I know we've
Okay,
already
but
talked
6
about
has
this, but
auras.
Yeah,
4 is...
I no. When I say I hate Gen 6, I mean I hate X and Y. I don't. I love ORAS.
Yeah.
I enjoyed X and Y, but I do see that it's not the best ever.
When I was like
Pikachu.
6 hours in and I still didn't have my 3rd badge, I just said fuck it, and I haven't touched it since.
My
The color
favorite
changed.
Pokemon is from Gen X and Y because it's Gourgeist. But that's because it's cute and it's a ghost gourd pumpkin.
I just thought you guys needed to know that the color changed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because this is on the Game Boy Color, so they have to really show off those color
Look at that
capabilities.
shade of yellow.
So every time you go to a new town, it changes.
Is Lavender Town actually
what-
lavender?
I think
Wasn't
it is.
yellow one of the
Or
first?
the closest it can get to
What-
lavender.
Yeah, wasn't yellow one of the first games that was like jointly made for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color?
I think so. One of the
Whereas,
last
like,
ones
it's
made
still a
was...
Game Boy Color. It's still a Game Boy cartridge, but it's intended to be used in both.
Well, that's why the color in it isn't really all that expansive. It's usually just
Yeah.
one big shade.
Like this.
Yeah.
Exactly like this.
This is a beautiful town.
Pokemon has a history of not giving two fucks about the overworld and then putting all the effort into the combat sequences.
I don't know,
Which is
man. In Gen
fine.
3, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff to do in the overworld. You can surf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the
You
graphics
can surf.
get into the
Okay.
You can
you
dive.
Make fun of my island home.
You can dive.
I mean, in all fairness, I am Team Magma, so.
The only thing
Relax.
the only thing I don't like about Gen 3 is there are 4 water-based HMs.
Okay, do you see how much water?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe there
it's
shouldn't
kind of
be as
necessary.
much.
Wait, in Gen 4, there's...
I said 3.
Oh, 3. Which
And
ones
Gen
are
4
there?
I don't like because it's fucking boring.
surf,
3 is Ruby,
waterfall,
Sapphire,
dive, and something.
Oh. Dive
There's
was
di-
a weird one. I remember that one.
I
Well,
like
that's why it was
dive.
only in
I
one
liked
game.
Dive too.
Well, that's why, Chris. That's why Dive's only in Gen 3.
Yeah. Well, I started with Gen 3, and then I went to Gen 4, and then stopped.
Game Freak is
Oh,
probably
so you
one of
stopped
the
right
few
before it
people-
got amazing.
Game Freak is probably one of the few people that like create the map and then create like the way of getting through it.
Well, all the maps are
All
just
of the
based off of
Pokemon
real life
maps
Complete
locations.
guide on all the
They're
Pokemon
based
in
on
the
real world
That
locations.
was my
yeah.
dream, but I'm too old. My Pokedex is completely empty, so fill my dream for me.
You know, the Pokédex doesn't make any sense. How
Yeah.
how does it automatically fill?
I don't know. He spent his whole life trying to study all of the Pokemon, and then his product is the empty Pokedex, but it fills in information as you see it. So did he actually do the research, but then just delete all the data? I don't know.
Professor Oak accidentally deleted Windows.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's trying to
System
cover it up.
32.
Are you gonna catch that Pidgey? No? Okay. Is this 100% run?
I think I get Mew. I'm not sure. I do go after all the legendaries though. I don't use them, but I get them.
I mean, that's like 100%.
Question.
Huh.
In Gen 1, was it possible to complete the Pokédex?
You
Yeah.
had to trade.
I mean, you
with
needed to
another
trade, but yeah, you could
Oh,
fill it
that's
up.
stupid.
Well, that was the whole
Also,
point
a
of
lot of
You
Pokemon.
still have to do that in the
Yeah.
new game, so it's really not any different.
I know.
Chris,
I
the
just
whole
don't- I
point of
never liked
Pokemon
that
was
command.
the
I
whole
never
point of
liked that whole thing.
Well, the whole point of it was to get you to buy a link cable.
I know,
and
but
make
what
a
if he didn't have
friend.
friends?
Or you just buy
And
another
then
game
you
with
get a
another
Game
Boy.
and then you
connect the
get
two.
another Game Boy, you buy the other version, you buy a link cable, and sit alone in your room, you fuck.
I know, I have 2DSs.
I just steal my brother's when I need to trade something to myself.
I remember my older brother got a Mew, and I was
You know
like,
what
dude,
would be-
how the fuck do you get Mew? And he wouldn't tell me.
You know what would be great? If just once they programmed into a Pokemon game the ability to completely skip the cutscene that teaches you how to catch Pokemon if you've already caught a Pokemon.
That would be
Black and White
nice.
2. Black and White 2, they let you skip
Oh,
it.
they actually did that?
Yeah.
I
Thank
thought
God.
Black and White 2
And the-
had this whole section that you could only see if you had played Black and White 1 and had the file on your DS.
No. You have to beat the game first, but then you get to go to the beginning section of Black and White 1.
So I misunderstood, basically.
Yeah, you were fed lies and slander.
Well, that's fine, because I skipped Gen 5 anyway.
Well, you're missing out.
I did not like Gen 5.
Yeah,
at
I've
all.
heard.
Black and White 2 was a million times better than Black and White 1.
In all fair, the only reason why I came back to Gen 3 is because Pokemon transitioned into 3D. Not gonna lie, that's the only reason. And my roommate was playing Pokemon,
I don't like
so
the
we could
3D
trade with each
models.
other.
I prefer the sprites. What do I name them? I thought I was gonna name him Buttface for a second.
But, I mean, you should have named him Buttworm. That would have been hilariously gross.
Well, he evolves into a butterfly. That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
I mean, neither does Buttface.
Yeah, but his name's
If
not
you're trying
Buttface.
to be offensive, you've got to do it right.
I like how this girl, her sprite is on top of the grass, but my sprite's under the grass.
That's because you're a low piece of shit.
No, but I'm pretty sure. No, but I'm pretty sure every other NPC sprite stays in the grass. Also, this girl's not here in Red and Blue.
She died.
Well, actually, no.
Solves it.
It's more like she was birthed because this came out after Red and Blue.
Oh, then she.
She's a ghost.
Okay, well, as you guys know, we needed an entire game theory video devoted to telling us that Pokemon has alternate universes, because no one could have figured that out on their own, even though they flat out said it in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. We needed
I
a
thought
whole
that was
video
a nice
dedicated to
way-
that.
No, in all honesty, the Omega... No. Yeah.
Delta
Is it the
Emerald.
Omega episode?
Delta episode.
Delta.
episode.
Yes. Delta episode. I thought that was a nice way to tie in Mega Evolution to the previous games.
Oh, by saying,
I don't know
yeah,
what
it's
you
just
guys
a
are
different
talking
world,
about.
that's why it's not there.
No, by saying that everything else exists, but it's a different universe.
That's what I
Which is why
just...
this is all
Ariel, that is what
eerie.
I just said.
I can barely hear you.
That is what I just said.
I do feel like the
Jesus!
game theory episode was like, I mean, yeah, okay, they have alternate universes. That's they flat out said that, but like, it does make a nice point that that's why all the games can be canonically in the same, series essentially. But
Yeah, but it doesn't take a rocket
have
scientist to figure
have,
that
like,
out.
completely different mechanics and rules. Okay,
So
not
wait
completely.
then. Are all the different continents parallel universes? Because that just doesn't make sense.
Wait, what are you
Not-
talking about?
No, all of the different continents exist in each universe as far as we're aware.
Well, then it would be like... It's silly that, like... I know that this isn't how games work, but in terms of canonical lore, this is... The fuck one is this? The second one's Johto. This...
Kanto is
Kanto.
the first one.
It's silly for them to not know that the Johto Pokemon exist in this game. But they
See-
don't because the second game doesn't exist yet. but if both countries exist in the same universe, then they would know.
Unless, in this particular instance, both countries do not exist, but in another universe, both countries do.
Yeah, I think the way to think about this is Gen 1 is its own universe. Gen 2 is a universe where Gen 1 still exists.
Yeah.
Gen 3 is a universe where Gen 1 and 2 exist, and so forth.
Well, but also keep in mind that some of the weaknesses, like, a lot of things do change behind the scenes in each iteration. For instance, ghost types. How the fuck do they work?
Yes.
Yep.
So they're weak against psychic, but they're strong against psychic. This is exactly why we needed dark types.
Well, no, they're only
Unfortunately,
weak. No, Wolf. The only reason they're not weak to psychic types. The only reason psychic beats them in this game is because they're also poison.
I thought
psychic
dual types
beats poison.
didn't exist. Oh, right, no, this is yellow. Dual types didn't exist in red and blue, though.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Yeah.
There was some point where dual types didn't
No,
exist.
dual types exist, but the first type in the line, like it'll say type 1 and type 2. Type 1 overrides type 2.
So they're poison
So
slash.
it'll
ghost.
it'll say
Instead of
super
ghost
or not
slash
very
poison.
it'll say super or not very effective, but it's
But it
really
evens
only
out.
taking into account the first type. At least I don't know if that happens in yellow though. I think they might have fixed that for this.
You got catch that, Eevee?
Oh,
I'm looking
Ariel,
at
we're
the
in a
game
trainer
directions
battle.
right now.
You gonna catch that, Eevee?
Fuck you, you're an
Just gonna get
abortion
your ass
anyway.
kicked.
You're an abortion anyway, that Eevee's mine. I'm only getting my ass kicked because I'm actually trying to use more than one Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're level 2. Man, it's not dead. And you left it in.
That's because Eevee just keeps using fucking
Tail whip.
Tail Whip and Sand Attack. Kill me, damn it. Kill me.
Fight me, coward!
I'm looking at the Pokemon generations right now. Because I can never remember which one goes which.
This is some stellar gameplay right here.
Apparently, there was a Ruby and Sapphire GameCube game, but all it was like the PC in Pokemon. Like, you could only put Pokemon onto it, and there's like nothing else.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's the only like thing it was. It was just to put your Pokemon onto. It was a GameCube game.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
one
yeah,
of
I know what
us
you're talking about. I
Ruby
know what
and
you're talking
Sapphire.
about. Yeah,
And they tried doing that again with 6th gen with the Pokemon Bank.
yeah, but fuck the Pokemon Bank.
Like, nobody uses it. It's
Like,
like,
why-
the whole point
this
was
is a good
that you
idea.
could... It was so that they'd be able to transfer up Pokemon through all generations.
That's the
Well-
idea, I guess.
Not all generations. All generations starting from this one.
And you can transfer in bulk, which is the plus
Yeah.
side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Like you can do an
I'd
entire
rather-
box at once instead of having to sit there and go one at a time.
you do realize that's the same exact mentality for free-to-play games.
What?
The,
That
oh,
you
you
could
could
do it.
do this once a day, or one at a time, or you could do it all at once and
Well, yeah,
pay us a
but
little price.
I-
Ariel, don't
for
defend this.
No, for Pokemon
Ariel,
Bank, I
no,
don't think
Ariel,
you
don't-
have to
don't-
actually trade. I think you can just deposit or withdraw, and like if you're taking another game and you're trying to trade all your Pokemon over, you have to
No,
actually
I'm
trade
talking
something
about-
back.
I'm talking about,
Yeah,
like, to the next
that's-
generation. Like, Pokemon Bank will probably work for Gen 7 as well, and that'll probably
Yeah,
be
that's
their
the
cop-out
idea.
for... You can't trade from 6 to 7.
That
You
we
can't-
know of.
You can't trade in between, like, the current gen and next gen. That would cause the game to fucking
That we know.
explode. You can only do that in Gen 1 and Gen 2 because that's when Pokemon was cool.
I mean, there's
You
this.
can trade up from 3rd gen.
Yeah, in ORAS,
It's not
there's a
trading
special
though.
item
It's
you
not
can get.
trading though.
The part
It's
ended, guy.
migrating.
Oh yeah, that would.
Okay, you're
but
right. It's not actually trading, but you're still moving your Pokemon up through the generations.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. Chris, we're having an argument.
Not a very good one.
The party's over, guys.
Yeah, I guess we should sign off or something.
All
What
right.
would Brian do if he were there? Here. Oh, I know. Say
I'm
good night,
Brian.
everyone.
I'm Brian. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna go lay in my blanket of feces.
Shut up, Brian. We're doing the next part.
Ah.
Good night.